I am back. It's been 2 centuries, honestly. I mean, just look at the last time I made a video. It's probably been 2 centuries. NBA stuff, a lot of this stuff is old. Some of it is fresh. By fresh, I mean as in today, yesterday stuff. And the today, yesterday stuff is big, so I get to talk about it a lot. Chris Paul, they played at the Clippers. Yeah, they played at the Rockets. The Rockets played at the Rockets because they do that, it counts. Um, they played at the Clippers. There were some scuffles, fights, little things like that. Then after the game, Chris Paul, because he knows the Clippers locker room and stuff, tried to get him through a secret passage to get the Clippers after the game and fight them, because who doesn't like a nice fight in the locker room after the game? But luckily, a few Clippers coaches and DeAndre Jordan were there to stop them from getting in. But Trevor Ariza and Gerald Green were suspended 2 games for this. And, yeah, that's basically it on that. Clippers won, by the way. Aaron Aflalo flat out tried to kill a guy. I mean, like, full swing punch. He got punished. I don't remember what the punish was, but he swung and he, almost killed the guy. So that was pretty intense. That was a pretty cool fight to watch, but obviously you don't want people to do that. But it probably got some ratings up. Let's be honest. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being honest. Kawhi Leonard is a baby. Just kidding. That quadriceps injury is coming back and he's out indefinitely. So I dropped him from my fantasy team and picked up Spencer Dippolittle. I don't know his name. Some guy for the Nets is averaging 15 a game. I'm like, thanks, Kawhi. You did nothing for me. Chris Dunn is out indefinitely with a concussion because he dunked it, and when he dunked it, he swung and he flew like this and he landed straight on his head. It was very ugly. It's like if you go back and watch it, it's pretty ugly to watch. But it's ugly. So he's out indefinitely with that. The Warriors' road win streak ended when they played at the Rockets. They lost 116 to 108. This is obviously most likely going to be the Western Conference Finals, and home court advantage is going to be huge for this series. Both teams offensively incredible, can shoot the three, can score. Rockets have James Harden, Chris Paul, Clint Capella on the inside. Warriors have Stephen Curry, who could chuck it up and make it. Klay Thompson, who's a catch-and-shoot dude. And then Kevin Durant, who's an offensive powerhouse. Then on the inside, you got the best kicker in the league. You got Draymond Green, who will get down there and get a few field goal attempts. Kicking, I mean. But that would be a very interesting series. Off the bench, the Rockets got Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, Nene Hilagrio, I don't know his last name. Let's just call him Nene because that's what he goes by anyways. Warriors got Iguodala. They got Nick Young, Sean Livingston. So both teams have pretty stacked teams. So that'll be interesting to watch. That is a 7-game series. The Thunder dropped 148 points on LeBron's struggling Cavs. And the Cavs were in talks for a while. They allowed 148 points. That's the most a LeBron team has ever allowed. Thunder really just went off. They shot 58% or something like that. The GOAT, Steven Adams, 12 for 13 field goals, 25 points. He shot a legit 3 and he missed it, but that was the one miss. Obviously the Cavs having defensive struggles in that game. They scored 124, so that's good, but obviously the defensive struggles are big. You can't have that in the playoffs, and this is really exposing the Cavaliers, and that Boston, they are a strong defensive team. They also have a strong offense that they would beat the Cavs in a 7-game series easily. Jason Kidd was fired by the Bucks. Bucks have been struggling recently. I mean, they used to be 5, 6, 7 games. Now they're only 2 games over 500. It's just been Giannis mainly. They haven't really had much of a total team effort. They made that trade to get Eric Bledsoe, but other than that, they haven't been doing much. So it's been a struggle for them. They decided to get rid of Kidd. Can't blame them. DeMarcus Cousins went off. He got like 48 points, 24 rebounds, and like 10 assists. First time to do something like that since Wilt Chamberlain. DeMarcus Cousins is going to come back in the news in 3 things. LeBron, he finally reached 30,000 points. Congrats, LeBron. Good job. And you congratulated yourself before you even did it. Good job. Kevin Durant was fined $15,000 because he said that the refs were after him and that they were trying to get him out, but I don't know anymore. This player's ref extension is getting out of hand, honestly. Just play the game, honestly. Quit yelling at the refs and stuff. Last night, DeMarcus Cousins with 20 seconds left in the game when they were up by 4. He tore his Achilles. He's out for the season. Big for the Pelicans if they want to make a playoff run. They're like the 6th or 7th seed right now. And if they want to make a playoff run, they're not in a great position because they have to play Houston or Golden State first round, which would be terrible. No one wants to play them first round. And then they got Anthony Davis still, but obviously that sucks that DeMarcus Cousins is out. He's big. He's probably their best player. Him and Davis are definitely the best 2, but I don't know. DeMarcus Cousins can obviously score. He can get boards. He can also dish out some assists if he needs to. And he also shoots. So that's like a big threat. He's a big guy that can shoot, which is scary for the other teams. Mike Conley, it was announced today that he's going to be out for the season after getting heel surgery. He's been out a while. The Grizzlies cannot do good without him. Mike Conley is he leads that team. He is the reason that team was decent. Marc Gasol just cannot do it by himself. He needs someone. Mike Conley is that someone. So obviously that sucks for them, but that's all I got for that. Marcus Smart is out 2 weeks for punching a picture. In a team hotel, he got mad, punched a picture frame, and he did something to his hand. Cut it, broke it, something. He had to get stitches. But, I mean, that's not how you get out. It boggles my mind, but obviously nothing else, really. I try to get through it as quick as possible. 8 minutes is not that bad. I'm going to make a separate All-Star video today, tomorrow. I don't know when the All-Star game is, but it'll be before the All-Star game. Yeah, I'll tell you about the teams, what I think's going to happen, snubs, and jazz like that, even though no one from the Utah Jazz made it. You know that was funny. That's all I got. Subscribe, share, all that. Sharing is the biggest one at this point. That's all I got. So